All right, Barbara, thanks very much. Let's get some more on what's going on. Joining us is Senator James Risch, the Idaho Republican, is the leading member of the Senate Intelligence and Foreign Relations Committee. Senator Risch, thanks very much for joining us. How key was this strike against this ISIS hacker, Junaid Hussein? Will it really have an impact on ISIS's ability to spread propaganda?
Well, this is a big deal. This guy was high up on the list of people who needed to be eliminated because of their war on the United States, and for that matter, because of how dangerous and how close they brought this actually to the American people here in the homeland. Although he was in Raqqa, as you've reported, and they feel safe in Raqqa because, of course, that's the so-called capital of the caliphate over there. Although they feel safe there, they can now see that they're not safe. This is the kind of guy that we're going to continue to go after because they mean so much to the safety of the American people. You've already given the report about how active he was in attempting to actually create violence against Americans right here on the American homeland. Wolf, this was a big deal. They were tracking this terrorist for several days. I guess the U.S. must have better capabilities knowing what's going on inside Raqqa right now, which raises the question, is the U.S. any closer to getting the leader of ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi? You know, Wolf, I don't want to even go close to that. Obviously, these are all operations that are very, very sensitive, and ways and means are best left untalked about in the public sphere at this point. We'll leave it on that note, but I think it's fair to say there's heavy effort underway right now to find the leader of ISIS and get rid of him, right? Well, we have not just the leader, but there's a lot of people who arguably are as important. For instance, this fellow we just got, as far as importance to the average United States citizen here in America, I would say that the strike that just happened is about as important as getting the head of ISIS. ISIS doesn't have the same command control as al-Qaeda does. They're much more dispersed. They're much less influenced by a regimented hierarchy. And so individuals like this become very important in that type of an atmosphere, and particularly someone who has the expertise that this gentleman had. And as you know, he was British-born and spoke English and was very familiar with Western culture. All right, stand by, Senator Risch. We have a lot more to talk about, including an Arizona man now arrested in connection with helping a New York City man go to Syria and link up with ISIS. There's new information coming in. I want to get your analysis of what's going on that front. Stay with us.
The promise of the cloud is that every organization has unlimited access to information, no matter where they are.
The Microsoft Cloud gives our team the power to instantly deliver critical information to people whenever they need it. Here at AccuWeather, we get up to 10 billion data requests every day. The cloud allows us to scale up so we can handle that volume. We can help keep people safe. And to us, that feels really good.
If you qualify for a Sittingham's card today, I can offer you no interest for 24 months.
Well, thanks to the tools and help at Experian.com, I know I have an 812 FICO score, so I definitely qualify. So, what else can you give me?
Same-day delivery. The Ottoman?
Thank you.
FICO scores are used in 90% of credit decisions, so get your credit swagger on. Go to Experian.com, become a member of Experian Credit Tracker, and take charge of your score.
Insurance should be a lot of things. It should see your business the way you see your business. We think insurance should come from a friend, someone you trust, because actions speak louder in person. When it's right, we think insurance should love what you love. The Cincinnati Insurance Companies. Everything insurance should be. Visit CINFIN.com and talk to your local independent agent about what matters to you.
What did Iran's supreme leader get in the nuclear deal? To start with, $100 billion. They keep their nuclear facilities and ballistic missiles. There won't be surprise anytime, anywhere inspections. And after 10 years, restrictions are lifted, and Iran could build a nuclear weapon in 2 months. Congress should reject a bad deal. We need a better deal.
Article 3 in Golden Corral's Golden Bill of Rights.
You have the right to food made fresh. And during breakfast, for lunch, and dinner, get a farm fresh breakfast that includes a cornucopia of over 16 farm fresh veggies, broccoli, corn on the cob, and more that all go perfectly with a made-to-order omelet.
I'm gonna let you check mine out. Get it? Omelet.
Golden Corral, the best buffet in the USA.
We need intel from James Whitey Bulger. Do you know what I do to rats? I can help you, and you can help me. An alliance like this, it makes you stronger. The success, just getting started.
The devil is alive.
There's just one rule.
The devil is alive.
You can't kill anybody, Jimmy.
The devil is alive.
Okay.
Rated R.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could go through life without worry? Yet all it takes is one wrong step. Now you can live life fearlessly. With the Great Call Splash, one touch immediately lets you speak with a 5-star agent.
I see your location, Mr. Walsh.
These highly trained agents are available for you 24/7. Using patented GPS, they will confirm your location, assess your situation, and get you the help you need for any emergency, big or small. The new Great Call Splash. Plans start at just $19.99 a month. And it's waterproof.
Get help at the push of a button over the nation's most dependable wireless network. Buy a Splash today at Rite Aid or Walmart and get the first month free. Learn more at greatcall.com.
FanDuel has definitely changed my Sundays. It's made it a lot more interesting.
FanDuel's one-week fantasy football leagues are paying $75 million a week with immediate cash payouts and no commitment.
I've deposited a total of $35 on FanDuel and won over $2 million.
Just choose a league, pick your team, and get your cash winnings after Monday night.
It's like the best adrenaline rush ever.
Try FanDuel today. We'll match your first deposit up to $200. Go to FanDuel.com and enter promo code WHOLE3.
We're back with Senator James Risch. He's a top member of the Senate Foreign Relations and Intelligence Committees. We're talking about the U.S. battle against ISIS. As you know, Senator, an Arizona man has now been arrested for helping a New York City college student actually travel to Syria to join ISIS. How dangerous are these U.S.-based ISIS recruiters?
Really dangerous. As you know, Wolf, there's been over 50 people that have been arrested or indicted or involved in some fashion with exactly this kind of activity since the first of the year. And it's certainly a high priority for the United States. It's a high priority for law enforcement agencies. And they've been doing a good job as far as keeping a handle on those things. As you know, a number of people have left here and gone and fought with ISIS, for ISIS in Syria. Some have even returned here. This makes for a challenging situation because obviously their primary target, their favored target, is the homeland, is the United States. So when this happens and you get this this type of ability to move back and forth, it's a problem. But it is a high priority.
We know that ISIS has killed a lot of people, beheaded a lot of people, but they're also dealing with these antiquities, these ancient antiquities. They beheaded an antiquities expert in Palmyra in Syria. They're set on destroying and looting these ancient sites across Syria and Iraq, for that matter. And as much as everyone, of course, is totally devastated by the loss of life, people are also devastated by the loss of these priceless antiquities. What, if anything, can the U.S. do about this?
Well, I think about the same as we're doing about the loss of life and just the expansion of ISIS, and that is continue to keep the pressure on the way we have and ratcheting it up, particularly at people who are very effective in what they're doing, like the like the strike that happened earlier this week. I think probably the takeaway when you see this video of what they're doing to these antiquities, it shows you the mind of these people. I mean, what type of a civilized human being would do that? Regardless of where you are, regardless of what your religious beliefs are, civilized people just don't do that with historical things, things that have tremendous significance to the human race, which of course this does, whether or not you agree with the people who built it, whether you agree with their religious beliefs or anything else. I mean, it's just it is a mindset that has a total disregard for anything civil.
And that entire region, whether the Middle East or North Africa, so much of it is on fire right now and seems to be getting worse almost by the day. Thanks very much for joining us.